Mr. Thomas, I've been having these nightmares again.
What nightmares?
You know the ones, the ones with fire and the horses screaming and oh, it's so awful. I wake up in a sweat. It's just awful.
So tell me more about these nightmares. What happens during
Well, I'm a little kid and I'm in a barn and all of a sudden it's hot and there's smoke everywhere. There's fire and I'm just, oh my gosh, it's crazy. I don't even want to talk about it. I get all,
that?
oh
Okay. All
man.
right. Well, let's talk about what leads up to them rather than the nightmares themselves. Do you have nightmares every night?
No, no, not every night.
No. How often would you say that you have nightmares?
Oh gosh, maybe twice a month. I mean, it would be so bad. They're not very frequent, but oh, they just, I'm tore up for weeks afterwards. It's awful.
And is there a certain thing that you can tie the nightmares to that happened during your day?
Well, let me think what happened that day. My mom came to visit. She doesn't come very much.
Okay. And have you had a strained relationship with your mom before? I mean, did she just start coming to visit, or is this a twice a week thing?
Well, no, we didn't speak for a long time. A lot of years we didn't speak. But nobody in the family will talk to her at all. I'm not really sure why, but she started coming around recently, and I kind of liked having my mom around.
Understandable.
But then I just started having all these nightmares, and it's just, they're awful. I'm so scared. I wake up just freaking out.
So what's the last thing you remember about your mother prior to you seeing her?
Well, I don't know. I was a little kid. I just remember my dad taking me and my brother away.
Okay. And that's all. Where did he take you?
He took us to go live with his mom, my grandma.
Okay. And then how many years went by before you saw your mother again?
It's probably about 20 years.
Okay. And is that when you started having these nightmares regularly, or had you had them prior to that?
No, I think it was after I started seeing my mom.
Okay. And when she came back into town, did you guys have a conflict immediately, or was it more of a reunion type of situation, or?
Well, I mean, it was a little odd. I mean, here I'm supposed to call this woman mother or mom, and she's never been my mom. So it wasn't so much a conflict. We didn't fight or anything, but it's just odd. It's
Okay.
just really weird.
So you kind of feel uneasy around her still, is what you're telling me?
Yeah, there is kind of a, feeling. Why would my dad keep her away from me if she's wonderful? My dad's a great guy. He wouldn't do anything to hurt me. So,
Did you ever ask your dad why he took you away?
yeah, I mean, he always changes the subject. And my grandma told me a story once, but I don't know. My dad walked in and told her to shut up, and
What do you
that was
remember
it.
most about that story?
I remember hearing something about a fire. She started a fire or something.
Okay. So do you think maybe that you were involved in that in some way, or do you have any recollection of what actually happened when you were a kid? That
Gosh, no. I don't have any memories of that before I came to go live with my grandmother, really.
okay. Maybe we should talk to Grandma. Is Grandma still around, or okay? Maybe you should talk to Dad, or maybe you should confront these because it seems from what you're telling me that these nightmares are directly related to your mother's new presence in your life, and that's completely normal. If there was some type of, well, there's obviously some type of gap in seeing her there, so there's also some type of event that caused your dad to take you away from her. So
Gosh.
maybe we could evaluate that.
Do you think I'm letting a fire starter into my home?
I don't
Oh
know.
my God.
No, that one. I'm sure that's. That,
Starting to feel hot. Oh my gosh.
well, instead, let's focus away from the memory of that and onto something else. What are the good things in your life that are happening right now?
Well, I thought being with my mom was a good thing.
What else do you have around? How are your kids doing?
Yeah, my kids, they're great. They're great. Oh my God, I think she's with them right now. Should I call home? What if something's going on?
Okay, is she there with them
Where's
by
my
herself,
cell phone?
or is your husband
Yeah, he should be home.
there? Okay. So let's think about all the good things that you have in your life, and then how that was, and how the nightmares are playing in, and how all of this has started, and then address that head on, and then possibly overcome these obstacles that you're having. Okay.
Okay.
Right now, there's not enough to tell on what exactly the problem is, but at least we can narrow down like a general idea of what's going on and why you're having these nightmares.
So do you think that if I go to therapy that you could talk
We could do some family therapy if you wanted to do that.
Okay. Because
Okay.
I don't think he'll tell me the truth.
Okay. Well, we could definitely all talk about that together.
Okay.
All right.